Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haruna and today is part 1 of January 2021 Yesstyle haul. I have so much that I bought from Yesstyle that I actually have to split it into 5 videos. So this is number 1, makeup, face makeup. And I really want to try something new. I've used quite a few Japanese makeup products before, but especially when it comes to eye makeup, I've been using this Chanel mascara for years and I absolutely love it. It's one of the few that I found that has a plastic brush. I'm very fond of plastic brushes because I have very far between my eyelashes. They're a bit sad. So I really want to try something new, and I've got a little bit of everything, so let's get through all the bits and let's see where we end up. Let's start. So the first item that I want to show you is Shiseido's Majolica long mascara base. I'm not quite sure if this is black or it's just clear, but I bought this because it has a plastic brush where the little one is for your lower lashes and the big one is for your top lashes. And I got this because my lashes are kind of thin and wispy, so they're a little bit sad. So I'm quite looking forward to trying these. Probably, it says BK999, usually means black. So if it is black, that's just fine because I use black mascara anyway. So let's open it up and give it a try. Now, I'm not quite sure if this is what it's supposed to be. It has little fibers in it. Come on. It has little fibers in it. I think that's quite interesting. Well, let's try to put this on. It's definitely black. Can you see the difference? This one has the mascara base on it. I can't really see properly because I'm a little bit too far away from the mirror. It's definitely making them longer though. It's a bit clumpy, maybe? The second item that I want to show you is also for eyes, is Yesstyle Kiss Me Heron Make Micro Mascara Advanced Film. Now that is a name. That's crazy. This is a super popular brand in Japan and probably one of the most famous Japanese mascaras. This one has a thin brush, that's why I got this. It's not plastic, which I usually like, but it's supposed to give you a good curve on your lashes. It is not waterproof though, which is a downside, but who knows, maybe it smudges less than mine does. So let's give it a try. So I'm going to take our Heron mascara. That is a tiny brush. Oh my gosh, it is so small. Let's give it a shot. Not really doing much. The mascara base is very stiff. So now I have about 9 eyelashes. I'm not super happy with that. I will probably try it again without the mascara base because as you can see I have like 9 eyelashes now. Maybe. Now the last mascara that I wanted to try out is a brand that I'm very fond of. I am sorry for the glares because it's very dark in here. Let's see if I can get it off. There you go. It's Shiseido Integrates Matsui Girls Curl Waterproof Mascara. Another real mouthful. And I use Integrate, or Shiseido Integrate, for my eyebrows, and I've used that for about 5 years now and been very happy with it. This one is both a curl, it's waterproof, and it has a plastic brush. I'm very happy about this purchase. So I have a feeling that this is what I'm gonna like the best, but I like to be surprised. So we got the curl, waterproof mascara. I'm very excited about this brush. It also has no fibers in it. I don't know, is that a normal Japanese thing? Do you know that? If you know, comment down below. Pop it on here. I have mascara base. I'm sorry you can't really see right now. I have mascara base on both eyes. Again, it's very, very stiff. Doesn't look half bad. I don't hate it. I will definitely try the mascara again without the mascara base. So I will do that in my next video and you can have a look and see how it ends up. If we're sticking to eyelashes, I got some very popular ones, which is Miche Blooming Lashes. This is number 5, Girly Wink. These are incredibly famous in Japan. Literally everyone knows about these, and it's probably some of the best ones as well. I've had them once before. I tried some other ones. I think it was number 3. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but they were a little bit too big for me. I cut them a little bit, but they were just too dense. So these seem to be the lightest ones, and I hope that they'll be good. To go with my lashes, obviously you need some good eyelash glue, and I think I got the best one you can. This is Shiseido's eyelash glue, or eyelash adhesive. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Obviously you can get eyelash glue anywhere, but Shiseido is a proper OG brand. And actually surprisingly cheap as well. I think I paid £4.50 for these on Yesstyle, so I'm quite happy with this. So I'm going to try the lashes later and see how they do. Next up I have 2 eyeliners, both of which have very good reviews. So I'm going to start with this one. This is Shiseido's Majorca liquid liner in the color grey purple. I've always wanted a purple liner without it looking like, you know, a carnival kind of makeup thing. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. It's supposed to be greyish, so maybe it'll be a little bit like dusty purple. Definitely looking forward to trying this one. The second one is Dolly Wink My Best Liner in Deep Black. Dolly Wink is probably the most famous Japanese eyeliners. They are definitely OG. I'm very sad that my packaging got a little bit dented. But considering how small an eyeliner is, it's probably not a problem. Anyway, starting with these 2, we have the grey purple and the black one. The black one is very, very, very fine tip, and that's really, really nice. The grey purple, I'm a little bit disappointed because it's very, very bland, but I think it could look nice in like a very like day-to-day. So next up I have 3 different eyeshadow palettes from 3 different makers. The first one is Misa. Misa is, technically it's Korean, so I guess it's not strictly Japanese, but I've had very, very good experiences with Misa. This is Vintage Plum is the color, 5 Vintage Plum, because I love, love, love the golden and red tones. It has argan oils in it for softer touches, and I think it's really, really nice. I'm gonna give it a try now. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it would be for a tricolor. A little bit disappointed in that, but it wasn't very expensive, which is very, very nice. The second one is Kanebo Kate. Now this is tiny, but this is 1 color. These are also fairly cheap. This is in color 26 Pearl Red Brown. It comes in 33 different colors, so it's very, very difficult to choose. It's like okay size for a single eyeshadow. And they have 3 different textures as well. You have the pearl one, which gives you a hot color with a little bit of shimmer, and they have a glitter one. I don't usually tend to wear the ones that are very, very glittery, and then a matte one. But again, this is the pearl red brown because I love earth tones. Now the third one is Kanebo. It's still in the packaging, as you can see. This is called Kanebo Perfect Stylist Eyes. This is in color 16, Double Sunshine. It comes in 5 different varieties, at least that's what they have on Yesstyle, where the middle color is supposed to be like a top for all of them. So if you have a look here on the up here, it says you can go either this way or this way, and then you top it off with the middle color. Now I really like this. They're a little bit more golden than you can see on the camera, and the dark one is supposed to be a liner. You'll get a little bit closer look at this in a second. We're starting with the Kanebo Perfect Stylist. My case was sadly broken, so I will just have to leave it here. But these are the colors. So we have the top layer and the 4 colors. I'm a little bit disappointed in these 2 because you can't really see them that well, which is quite typical for Japanese eyeshadow. But 2 other ones, this is supposed to be the liner. These ones are quite nice, and the top layer is very glittery, so I'm quite happy with that. This one I was really excited about. This is the Misha one, but sadly we have the same problem. They're not very visible. This is the lightest and the middle. This one is really nice, the brownish red, but the other 2 you can barely see them. I've literally like put as much on as I possibly could, and you can't really see them at all. I'm quite sad about that. So probably going to be using the bottom color, but not the other ones, because what's the point when you can't see them? Last but not least, the Kate Perfect Stylist color. This is a single color. Now this is nice. You can see it really well. It has a bit of shimmer but not too much, and it's just the color I wanted. I'm really happy about this. So I'm definitely going to be ordering more of these in different colors, because like I said, there's 33. Alright, so we're over on the skin products, and the first one I want to show you is another Shiseido Integrate version. This is the Super Keep, come on, let's focus. The Super Keep Foundation Base, and this is supposed to block out excess oils, stops you from having a shiny face, and keep the foundation nice and smooth. It also has SPF 30, so if you have an SPF foundation, you'll be pretty well protected against the sun. Now, don't quote me on that. Do not get a sunburn. It's very painful. It says to apply about the size of a 1 yen coin and apply it over your entire face. So even though it's a very small package, it will probably last a while because a 1 yen coin is not very big. I will give this a try over the next couple of days, and I will let you know how it works, because if I have to rub my makeup off now and do it again later, my skin will be very sore. I do apologize for that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try the base, and then I'm going to put the 2 foundations on top. So let's open this. I'm just going to put some on here. Oh, it is coloured. That is good. Try and work it out. It's really nice and soft and quite moisturizing, and it just evened out my skin tone a little bit. You can't really see where I used it. So we have a new item that I've never tried before. This is Kanebo Kate Secret Skin Maker Zero Liquid Foundation. They're very fond of very long names apparently. And this is the color 10CB, Slightly Bright. And just like Shiseido, Kanebo is a very big Japanese skincare brand. Buying it in the EU, especially in Norway, is very expensive, and you don't get a lot of these like mid-range products. This was a little bit more expensive. I think I paid about £20 for this, but compared to some other foundations that I've used, that's not a lot really. Now I'm a little bit worried that this tone might not be quite me. simply because you know how difficult it is to match a foundation online, because you can't try it on your hand, you can't try it anywhere, which is quite irritating sometimes. But this is the lightest one I could find with a little bit of pink in it, because if I wear a yellow one I look like a ghost. I'm sure you feel me. But this is supposed to, is like a middle cover, a medium cover. It covers pores, the rough skin, and brightens it, and treats redness. And my big problem is redness. I'm wearing foundation right now, my nose is just glowing through. So I'm really hoping that this one will be good for that. I have another foundation as well, which is, obviously you can't really see it very well in the packaging. This is Shiseido's Integrate Gracie White Liquid Foundation in the color 20 Ocher? O-C-H-E-R. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And this one is supposed to be super light. It covers stains and evens out your skin and makes it nice and bright. It's a smaller tube than the other one, costs about the same. It does have SPF 26, so if you mix it with this, then you're pretty well protected against the sun, because the Japanese are very on being protected for the sun. I think this color will be a little bit darker than the Kanebo one, but all we can do is try, right? So on the right I have the Kate foundation, on the left I have the Integrate one, and I put them on the same side of my arm. So this is the Shiseido. We can see that it's not quite my skin color, it's a little bit too yellow, while the Kate one blends in much nicer. I gotta note though that my arms are not as red as my face is, so hopefully this will take out a little bit, but this one is definitely too yellow for me, sadly. Now this foundation is a definite OG for me. I've used it ever since I moved to Japan for the first time in 2017, and that is Misha's Magic Cushion Long Lasting Foundation. This is a cushion foundation. I will open it up and show you, and it looks just like this. There you go. It has a really nice cushion inside. It's very nice and soft. Obviously this one is not open, so it will be covered. But I have another one because I use this every single day. And the nice thing about these ones are that they sell them at Yesstyle in Tokyo or in Japan, and they often do collaborations with Yesstyle, so they often do Pokemon collaborations. I have like 10 of these in different ones. They're so cute. This is from last year, so the summer one. Obviously it hasn't been open for that long, but you can get really cute ones. They cost the same if it's just completely regular, or if it has the Pokemon one, but you have to buy this at Yesstyle, and I think they might have them at Mart as well online. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. I use color 21 light beige, and it fits me perfectly. It's very light. It doesn't cover everything, so you can see I'm wearing it right now, and you can see little spots through here. I'm not very happy about my skin today, but it gives a very light feel. You don't feel like you're wearing anything. It doesn't smudge. You don't get anything on your hands if you touch your face. The only downside is that it only comes in 2 colors. It only comes in 21 and 23. So if you're either even paler than me, or you have quite dark skin, or you have a very red tone, then this is probably not for you. Simply because there isn't enough to choose from for it to melt properly into your skin. But that said, it does fit really well. I use the same color no matter if I'm tan or not. I don't really get that tan, but if I have a bit of a tan, it still melts in very nicely. I am looking forward to trying it with a foundation base, because I feel maybe it will cover a bit more then. Definitely an OG product, and I love it so much. Next next up on the list is Kanebo Marshmallow Finishing Powder. I've seen a couple of YouTubers review this. Come on, please. And I'm quite intrigued. I've been using another powder for quite a long time. I've been using a Clinique powder, which is quite expensive. But I really wanted to try something new, and I've heard good things about this. I will probably not be using the puff, because I don't like using puffs with powder. I like using brushes. But it looks quite nice. Now the next item, I've seen one of the downsides with Yesstyle. They like to put stickers on their things, which kind of ruins how they look. Anyway, this is Revlon's Photo Ready Concealer Stick. We have Revlon here in the UK, but we don't have it in Norway, so this was kind of new for me. I'm quite excited to try this concealer. It's supposed to be nice and creamy with like medium coverage, and I really need something that melts a little bit, because I'm very torn to being very dry in the areas that I need concealer. So if it's nice and creamy, then it will melt in nicely. This is color light medium, number 3, and I really hope that it will suit my skin color. Now this next item is so cute that I just couldn't resist. This is Baby Bright Disney Winnie the Pooh Pom Pom Honey Dew Blusher. In color 2 High Weld Brick. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. I've never used a cushion blusher before, but the packaging which is hard to open. It's so cute that I just couldn't resist. So I have it like here. I'm terrible at opening things apparently. Come on, there we go. So it comes in this little stick, and it's one of these little blusher thingies. Now, I've never tried one before, but I've heard that they blend very nicely. So let's give it a try. Don't know if it's a good colour for me. Now if I can just find a blender, that'd be very good. I swear I'm ready to do this. It actually blends really nicely. Obviously I need to put a bit more up here. It blends really nicely actually. Don't you just love it when your camera turns off when you're mid-sentence? So the last thing I want to show you is this Roto Mentholatum Tone Up CC lipstick. I would call it a chapstick, not a lipstick. There's a pink one and a red one. So I picked the red one because I usually don't go for pink. So it's just a chapstick with a bit of colour, but I quite like that because lipstick isn't really my thing, but that's a really nice colour. I quite like that. I'm quite happy with that. That was everything in my January 2021 Yesstyle haul on makeup. My next one will be on Japanese skincare products, and it should be up quite soon. So please look forward to that. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment something down below if you got any questions or suggestions or just want to say hello. And please subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!